Greetings from Los Angeles, my dear friends. This is Daisuke, and I very much hope that this video finds you well and in very good spirits wherever you are in the world. And here I am in Los Angeles. This is not Tokyo, but it's on the other side of the world or very close to it. And I'm still in the position of being able, in the very fortunate position of being able to still speak about my own cinema journey. And part of that cinema journey is talking about the releases that are being made by the great team over at the Criterion Collection. And so if it's okay with you, my dear friends, let us continue on with our journey, our discussions, our discoveries, and our explorations with respect to the recent releases made by the Criterion Collection during this year of 2023. And that brings us to a very special release. It's a box set which was made about a month or so ago. And this is a box set focusing in on a truly unique and one-of-a-kind filmmaker whose artistic, literary, and cinematic legacy is everlasting, and it's just awe-inspiring. And just to be able to witness the achievements that this filmmaker was able to accomplish during his lifetime with his filmography. It's a true feat of the senses, or for the senses, something to behold, really lovely and enthralling to behold. And so what we have from Criterion is a new box set, which is a collection of a number of the directed works of this filmmaker. I'm speaking of the filmmaker who is Pier Paolo Pasolini. And I'm speaking of this box set, which is from the Criterion Collection, and it is this. Pasolini 101. Dear friends, thank you very much for watching this video, because I'd like to take this occasion, or like to use this occasion, my dear friends, to say that if it's okay with you, I would very much like to begin a conversation, to begin a discussion with regard to the films that are contained within this really brilliant set that is made by the Criterion Collection this year, Pasolini 101. And this is a set which has a total of 9 feature films directed by Pasolini, together with a number of supplemental features that I think form a really great foundation and backdrop and possibility in terms of what one might call the Pasolini cinema journey. And I'm also showing here, for purposes of this discussion, a wonderful type of presentation here, which is pulling back the curtain to reveal the films that are featured, plus a booklet which is housed in this wonderful casing. And I'd like to focus in on a video discussion on each of the films, also sharing some comments that I might have on the supplemental features that are included, as well as a video discussion on the presentation of this box set overall. And so very much so. I want to give a shout out to my dear friend Tom. Thank you very much, Tom, for your very kind generosity in the context of this and other things when we met last month. Thank you very much, my dear friend. So thanks to you, and thanks to the great support of many others, here I am in the wonderful position. I'm so fortunate to be able to say I'm in this position to still be able to carry on with my own cinema journey and talking about my cinema journey. And part of that is a discussion of the films that are included in this great set, Pasolini 101. So I'd like to propose a set of discussions focusing in on each of the films. So a video discussion per film, plus a video discussion towards the end to round out our thoughts about the set writ large. The films that are included, directed by Pasolini, in this set are Acatone, Mama Roma, Love Meetings, The Gospel According to Matthew, The Hawks and the Sparrows, Oedipus Rex, Teorema, Porcile, and Medea. So, plus supplements that are accompanying each of these discs in this set. It's a Blu-ray disc set, and so there are multiple discs in this set. each of which houses or contains one of the feature films plus supplements. So we'll talk about those discs in the context of each of these separate video discussions, focusing in on Pier Paolo Pasolini's work. So I do want to say that his works are very far-reaching and various. They're so packed filled with detail and intellectual, say, approaches to sociopolitical ideals and critiques that are expressed using neorealism in a very playful, almost counterintuitive form, also employing extremities of metaphor, as well as reliances, very strong reliances on a poetic and or literary foundation that is shining through, and that is also shining through in terms of the visuals and the sound and the choice of music, etc. Pasolini's filmography is very challenging. It has so many places that make one stop and think, and filled with so many ideas that, for instance, for me, I don't hold myself out to be in any way, shape, or form a Pasolini expert. And so my expertise when it comes to Pasolini films and also the ideas that are expressed in them, I admit I'm very, very ill-equipped to be able to talk about those. However, I have seen Pasolini's films many, many times, including the films in this set, and indeed other films that have been released by Criterion and others that are outside of the scope of this set. But what I do want to say that this set is, I think, quite magnificent, and I will try my best to share with you some thoughts and comments as to why I believe so in the context of a discussion of each of the films. One of the reasons why I think the set is great is that it does form a great place, a great opportunity for people like me and like many others, I hope, to be able to begin or continue on with the Pasolini cinema journey. So a lot of places, a lot of jumping off points in terms of exploration and discovery and learning more about the craft of the films of Pasolini. So that's one of the great strengths of this set, and I do want to talk about those when we talk about, say, the supplemental materials that are included here. So, my dear friends, if it's okay with you, won't you join me? Won't you join us in a video series discussion on the works that are included in this great set from Criterion, Pasolini 101. So I will upload the videos in due course, hopefully with a certain degree, a reliable degree of frequency going forward. But so please check back to this channel for more information about that. But in the meantime, my dear friends, I hope this video has found you well. And until we meet again, please be happy and healthy and well. And please keep on watching a lot of great movies, including the films of Pier Paolo Pasolini and others. And so until the next video, my dear friends, stay strong, stay safe, and cheers.